You are listening to Shadowwood, The Curse of Norton Folgate.
And I don't doubt but they will drop and fall altogether, in good earnest, and never to rise again. That's it. I've done it. How utterly depressing. I read every single book in the Shadowwood collection. Well, except the fiction prisons. Interesting thing, fiction prisons. Did I ever tell you about... Yeah. Forgot about this place was empty. Everyone's out living their normal lives. Still, I'm out of books. I suppose I have to start using my library card again.
Hello, welcome to the Guildford Library. Is there anything you're looking for in particular? Oh my god. It's really you, isn't it?
Gracie? You remember me?
Yes, I do. I figured out you were trying to slip me those amnesia pills when you left. I mean, come on, Norton. What were you thinking? I was a bloody psychiatrist, and you didn't think I'd be able to recognise medicine?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It was for
my own good. You said that a lot, you know that? It's been, 35, 40 years? I'll tell you, I was furious when it happened. My whole life turned upside down because of you. Never any explanation. You've got to let bygones be bygones, however, or else you'll drive yourself mad. So what can I do for you then?
I need a book.
The phrase "no shit, Sherlock" comes to mind. You're in a library. Do you need it for a case or something?
Nope, it's for leisure.
So you finally got through the Shadowwood collection then? That's...
Every Wiley published book since the 1800s. Yeah, I've had a lot of time.
You'll want to be looking in row 37 then. That's where we keep everything rare and obscure.
Thanks. My library card is still valid, yeah?
Yep, still valid.
Thanks again. I really am sorry about everything.
Sure. Some of those books are one of a kind. They're kept behind glass. You need a key.
Oh, right. I'll be a while searching for books, so we could have that talk now?
No. Library is shutting soon anyway, and we're the only people in here.
Shut in? It's only 3:30.
Blame the council. Here we are, row 37. Come on then, let's get it over with. Why did you run away a few days after proposing?
It was...
If you're about to say the words, it wasn't you, it was me, you can leave.
It's true though, you can't understand what it's like never to die. All your life is so linear. There's a path laid out for you. You have a decision. But I don't. I keep on going. That shared fear, that shared destiny, I'm just not part of it. Sometimes I don't feel human. And when we happened, I wanted to make it work. I really did. There was times I thought it would work out. But every night I see you in my dreams, your throat torn out by some monster that followed me back from Shadowwood, or lying in my arms at 80 years old, while I still look the same, I just thought it would be better for both of us if we didn't have to deal with that.
You could have at least talked it through with me rather than just trying to drug me into forgetting you. You know what your problem is, Norton? You underestimate other people sometimes. I knew what I was getting into with you. Don't forget that I tagged along with Shadow Wood on quite a few missions, hunting vermites, tracking down time worms. I've seen as much as anyone else on your team, and yet you always treated me like I was so fragile.
That's because you compared me. The people in Shadowwood signed up to fight, but you didn't. Simply by knowing me, trusted you into danger. I couldn't deal with that responsibly, so I tried to take an easier way out.
Life happened since then, Norton. I moved on a long time ago.
And how was your life?
It was extraordinary. It really was.
Did you ever find anyone else?
No, I've been too busy. Have you?
Not particularly. I did end up meeting another immortal in a pub, but he's not really my type. Anyway, I want to know about you.
Once you disappeared, I started investigating aliens and things by myself. Partly because I wanted to run into you, but partly because I just couldn't put everything I'd seen behind me. I ended up running into this little group. Turns out Shadow Wood aren't the only ones that deal with the rift. They realised how valuable I was, and so I went off with them. You'd be surprised. I helped alien families adjust to life on Earth, that sort of thing. We were funded by this eccentric billionaire. She paid for us to travel across the world and do all sorts of crazy stuff. I joined the library because I heard that there was an infestation of giant space bugs, but by the time I started, your lot at Shadow Wood had cleared them all out. It was then that I realised that maybe I should stay on as a librarian. Just because I like it. Not to save the world. I got to do all the big things, and now I get to enjoy all the little things. But I suppose you'll never retire, will you? Just keep going on with Shadow Wood until there's no Earth left to defend. That's the curse of Norton Folgate, I guess. Found a book yet?
No, not yet. Oh.
What is it?
That can't be right.
Norton, what's wrong?
Take a look at this book.
The Curse of Norton Folgate. Have you done that?
That's the problem. It's nothing to do with me.
Oh, come on, I mean, it's titled after something I just said, and yet it looks...
Ancient?
And you're sure you haven't done this?
I'm sure I haven't. Or at least I haven't done it yet.
I hate time travel. Gets very confusing, very fast. Check inside the book. Maybe you've left us a message or something. What the hell is that?
I'm definitely not behind this. That looks like an artificially generated inter-universal Rosen bridge.
What?
It's a wormhole.
Shit! Norton? Norton!
Where am I?
Oh, Norton. You're at home with me.
Yes, of course I am. I'm sorry. I must have...
Have you taken your pills?
Well, I was just having a blip. I'm fine.
I might not be in practice anymore, but I'm still a psychiatrist. I know when something's wrong. You've been having these blips far too often. You will go to the doctor soon, won't you?
I don't have much of a choice, do I? Sometimes I forget that I'm getting old.
Hey, it's alright. At least we're getting old together. Just like we always wanted. So then, what's the plan for today? You mean you want to make sure they're getting on alright without us?
Am I that predictable?
Only sometimes. I'll go get my coat on then. Norton!
Is everything okay?
The door, something's wrong with it. I just can't put my finger on what. It doesn't look... Well, it doesn't look real, does it?
No.
Oh my god. None of this is real, is it?
I'm afraid not. It's all come back to me now. How about you?
Yes. I remember it all. The library. The book. So, where are we?
The wormhole came out of the book, so I assume we're in the narrative itself.
Can that happen?
Yes, some civilizations become so advanced they can figure out how to convert someone into a fort and then lock them in a way inside a story. It's called a fiction prison.
Correct.
We're back.
Yes, it seems we are, but this is far from over.
Are you okay, Dennis? The library is closed now, but you can come back tomorrow.
Who's Dennis?
That man over there. He runs the bakery down the road.
I wouldn't be so sure.
If that's not Dennis, then who is he?
If I had to guess, I'll say he's behind all of this.
Correct.
Come on then. Who are you?
My designated name is the Timekeeper.
So you're, what? A robot? An android?
Correct.
Well, that explains your limited vocabulary. It also explains why you keep answering our question. So what was all that with the fiction prison? Converting me into a fort, only to bring me back. Why did you do that?
Mission objective: the elimination of Norton Folgate.
Ah, that's clever. That's very clever. Lure me in with a life that I never had, turn me into a story, wait for everyone to forget about that story, and then I fade away along with it.
Correct.
So you're some sort of assassin?
Incorrect.
Enlighten us then.
My purpose is to travel throughout time and record the history of every person, animal, place and object in this universe.
The ultimate archaeologist. Why would you want to kill Norton though?
He prevents my mission from being completed. My probability circuits predict that the Norton's personal history will never end, meaning that my mission will never end. I will never rest.
You want to rest? So you're capable of higher thought?
And part of that programming means you can't force me into that fiction prison, doesn't it? That's why you showed me what it would be like, because I have to choose.
Correct.
This world needs me. These people, everything that comes through the rift, it's my responsibility, and I will honour that until the end of time.
You will exist beyond the end of time.
Yes, I will.
Does that not terrify you as it terrifies me? The infinite nothingness, forever.
It terrifies me all the time.
I can save us both from that fate. Enter the fiction prison, and we shall be delivered from that eventuality.
No, it wouldn't be right. Everyone must face the end of time in some way. We shouldn't be exemptions. So, unless you have any other ways of converting me...
Correct. There are other ways.
Of course. The book.
What about the book?
It's ancient.
I travelled along the web of time to the potential future where you decide to enter the fiction prison. I then travelled back in time and placed the book 500 years in your past. The book has been read by thousands of people.
Why is that a problem?
This will result in microscopic quantum schisms. The minds of the readers shall be flooded with temporal energy, enough to unravel the human genome.
How many? How many people are alive that know the story? How many will die?
317, including 9 children.
You can't go, Norton. You said it yourself, this world needs you.
I truly am sorry, Gracie. I'm sorry I never gave you the life that you deserve. Tell everyone at Shadowwood I'm proud of them.
Norton, no.
Opening fiction prison.
Norton!
Goodbye.
What the hell have you done? Get your hands off that book!
Activating temporal teleport.
Gone. They're all gone. Oh, back so soon, are we? What have you done with the book?
The book has been placed. The timeline is secure. I will continue with my original mission.
Then why are you still here?
Monitoring history of object designation Gracie Aldrin.
Well, I'm not going to have a very interesting history from here on out. I'm going to sit here until I drop dead.
Probability circuits deem that statement unlikely.
No one likes a smart ass. So, Norton is nothing but a thought now? Just a memory? Memory is a funny thing, you know. I've seen a couple cases where people have had their memories altered. Usually it's as a result of trauma. The mind does it so it can carry on as usual. It's not common, but it is possible. You see, I've been exposed to all sorts of alien stuff in my time, so I reckon my biology isn't exactly stable.
This line of thought does not seem logical.
It's not really. In fact, I think it's pretty mad, but people can change their memories, and if Norton's soul now lived in mine, and I really try, then maybe I just might be able to.
This is illogical.
Oh, shut up, you!
That's people for you. They never make sense, and don't I love them for it?
Previous objective reinstated.
No. See, when I was in the fiction prison, I did a lot of thinking, and there's a way out for us both to win.
I am prepared to consider this alternative.
The book has to have a Norton Folgate in it, right? But it doesn't mean it has to be me.
So that's it.
We both get what we want. You get your rest, and I'll get to stay here.
Your implication is understood.
And?
I accept your offer. Remodeling holographic shell to appearance designated Norton Folgate. Relaying message to my creators. Mission aborted. Timekeeper unit going offline. Opening fiction prison.
I hope you enjoy being me, Timekeeper. God knows I do.
So that's it. He goes into the book pretending to be you, the story stays the same, everything goes back to normal? Nothing changes.
Well, I don't know. We've changed.
Yeah, I suppose we have. Although, I don't think you've changed all that much. You're still not going to retire, are you?
No.
Only you would rather let a robot live out your golden years so you can spend your life fighting monsters in the sewers of Guildford.
I like to think that gives me a certain charm.
Yeah, that's what you'd like to think. So, what happens to the book?
Into the Shadowwood vaults, alongside all the other stuff that's best left forgotten. Talking about Shadowwood, we might be needing a psychiatrist around, and you can't deny that. You've got the skills. I mean, what you just done to save me, that was amazing. Simply amazing.
You always wear one for flattery. But No. As much as I enjoy the adventure, I have chosen to live a normal life, and I intend to commit to that.
Oh, right. Yeah, I understand.
Still, it would be nice to see the old hub again. Maybe I'll pop down one of the days. We can have that coffee you promised me.
Yeah, it really has been lovely seeing you. I'm so sorry.
Stop apologising. Memories can change, we've established that. The only thing you need to feel bad about is that you haven't aged a day in the last 30 odd years, whilst I have enough grey hairs to...
That one got away from you, didn't it?
Oh, piss off. Haven't you got a world to save?
Actually, yes, I do. Oh, dear. I completely forgot about the meteor shower. Okay, gotta run.
Go, go, go.
You better mean it about the coffee.
Go. What would we do without that man? You have been listening to Shadowwood, The Curse of Norton Folgate. Norton Folgate was played by Aidan Dixon. Gracie was played by Jenna Rose. The Timekeeper was played by Joshua Dyer. Other parts are played by members of the cast. The script editor was Joshua Dyer. The director, Aidan Dixon. The music was by Leo Holder, Lucas Wolfe, and Daniel Munoz.